Well, what's going on out there, everybody? JT here in the studio, 10-4 live. And it is Thursday. Yeah, check your watch, check your calendar. That's right. We're coming to you on a Thursday, and it is a special edition, as I've discussed in the last couple of shows. We're expanding our programming, and this is the first time we're going to do our Thursday feature. Where are they now? And it's definitely a throwback Thursday, and it seemed only fitting that our first one would be from a young man that we had and his family who have been featured on our cover and in the magazine in the past. Colton Pounds, who was going to be on the show yesterday, but due to technical difficulties on his part, couldn't make it. So we had all this stuff ready to go for you guys yesterday. So we're going to share it with you today. And in case you haven't already noticed, over on our Facebook page, I posted Colton's original, kind of call it an introductory level letter. And it was like, hey, this is who I am. This is what I'm into. This is what I would like to do. And it was a total introduction to Colton Pounds and his family and their trucks and who the Pounds brothers were and mainly who Colton Pounds is. For me, I after reading it again today, I kind of had to laugh because on here it said my favorite issue was the March 2003 issue. This issue was of Mike Magini's truck. We're always going against him at the truck shows, and they were. His truck always impresses, and it still does. Impresses me because of all the new things he comes up with. Mike Magini and Bobby Ibsen are the drivers. Bobby pulls a low bid for Magini. Now, this was submitted to us back in 2004 and published January 2005. So if you're interested in finding that, you can go into the archives and find it. But I posted everything that's in the story right here. There are the pictures of the truck that Colton talks about, which is his truck that he was responsible for. That was his baby, man. There you go. And he is carrying on the tradition with his guys. So read the story. You'll find out what's going on. I wish Colton could be here to share with us more about what's going on there in that story and that truck. But I'll leave that up to you guys to find it and check it out. Also, wanted to let you know that eventually this led up to Colton's dad and uncle being featured on the cover of 10-4 magazine. And I have those shots right here. And this goes back to the day when, and this incidentally, obviously, as you can see on the cover, August 2005. And Keith and Mark wore these two trucks proudly, and they were very nice trucks. I personally was at a couple of different shows, a judge judging these trucks. So nice to see that they ended up being out there and competing and looking as good as they did, and they were out there for quite a while. Things have changed a little bit over at Central Valley Transport, of course, from these days back then, and they are all red now and later model trucks. And of course, and frankly, I wish I knew. I should have asked him when I was talking to Colton yesterday. That disadvantage here, not having him on the show with us, but I wonder where those trucks are at today. There are several pics here, and I'm going to share them with you guys of the trucks. And again, these are from back in the day. This is from the cover shoot. And there hasn't been that many like this where we've had more than one truck on the cover featured at the same time. This was one of those rare occasions that took place. And these trucks came out fantastic and absolutely has been the beginning of a long, long relationship with the Pounds family and Central Valley Transport. So want to thank them very much for all of the help that they gave us during the first annual 10-4 Trucker Rodeo. Um, it takes a team, and they are definitely very much on the giving side of things and helped us out tremendously. And we appreciate all that they did for us, and can't wait to have Central Valley Transport and all of their trucks and guys and family, everybody back out again in 2025 for our upcoming event. Um, I remember these shots too, and they were great then, and they're just as good or better now. I mean, as you see there, over on the left would be Mark Pounds, and on the right, his brother Keith. And if you were at the 10-4 Trucker Rodeo, you saw them there along with Colton and the rest of the family. Everybody was there hanging out and doing their things. All the everybody looking a little younger back in those days. Unfortunately, too, in our world and in our family of truckers, there is tragedy that occurs, and it's not always um, anything tragedy. Of course, is it's something we don't want to have happen. And in their family and in their case, it did. I'm going to get back over to that and let you know that they lost a family member, a son, not too long ago now, as a matter of fact, and we wanted to send our condolences again and never forget uh, who um, who these people are. And Weston Pounds was 30 years old, and I don't know the whole story, but some of it is in here, and his story, the good parts, and of who he was and who he was to the Pounds family, and everybody is in there for you guys, and you can get that as well. It is May 1st, 2020 edition of 10-4 magazine. So um, it's unfortunate that with all the good stuff and fun stuff and everything that goes on in our world of trucking, there's unfortunately the sad stuff too, and that's part of it. I will post up the pictures from the photo shoot of the cover as well. I just wanted to first get Colton's story out there for everybody, and that way share that, and then I will bring up the other ones and post them as well and spread them around. But as I said in the opening of the show, TW, hey, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, good to have you on, and others that are tuning in as well, wondering what's John doing here on a Thursday. We are going to expand programming, and it will be Wednesday, Studio 10-4 live regularly. That will be a 1 hour show. On Thursday, we'll tend to go about 15 minutes or so. Do a little kind of where are they now, Throwback Thursday, and Friday is going to be a drive-by. And the drive-by is just something to let you guys kind of know what's coming up in front of you. And it'll be real short and to the point, and we'll start with doing one on every Friday. And then after that, we may expand. There may be something we need to let you guys know about, and it could be any day of the week, anytime. We'll come on out, and it'll be a Studio 10-4 live drive-by. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Love the fact that we have, gosh, over 30, almost 35 years now of trucking and stories and pictures, and now live stream and video to share with you guys. And it's exciting that we're expanding the programming and can make it happen. TW, I need to reach out. We need to talk, buddy. Email me or text me your phone number, because I don't think I have it, and somehow get it over to me. But yeah, we need to talk, man. And again, I'll put this out there for everybody as well. And the reason I'm saying this to TW McDermott here is we're also looking for other on-air talent. So if you have something that might be of interest and interesting and fun and informative, and that we could put out there, I would love to talk to you about it. Dan and I would, and find out what it is and see if it's a fit for 10-4 or Studio 10-4 live, and putting it together for some time during the week to share with everyone. At this point, we're ground floor, man. I mean, I've been doing this now for, oh shoot, I want to say 3-4 years. I think that we've been doing the Studio 10-4 live thing, and before it kind of took on its identity and its name and where it's at now, it was just me and not an iPhone. Thank you. I did not have an iPhone. Me and a phone with an iRig microphone setup, walking around the shows and live streaming. And it was a lot of fun, and it was definitely that was the ground floor. Where we're at now versus where we were at then, well, we've come a long way, and uh, the streams have certainly, I hope you feel as we do, improved. Quality of programming is ever developing. We're looking at things that are fun and of interest. And right now, Studio 10-4 Live, the weekly update every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And as of right now, um, Thursdays for the Throwback Thursday. Where are they now? We'll do that kind of a random throughout the Thursdays till we maybe lock down a time. We'll see. And Friday, same thing. It's going to be Friday drive by, and those are going to be just quick, kind of let you know what's going on over in the upcoming weekend and what things look like in a snapshot in our world. And Dan, thanks. Yeah, COVID. I think it's about right. 2020 for the Studio 10-4 Live. I think you're right. And I know you're right on 2017 on the live stream. So as soon as Facebook announced that it was even a thing to do, I thought, man, let's grab and run with that. Let's go. Let's do this because what could possibly go wrong? Man, did we have some fun along the way, and we still are. So, TW, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. And we'll definitely do that. Friday night party get-togethers during COVID. Yeah, man, I've still got all the pictures and stuff that we were sharing and showing during the happy hour deals that we were doing during COVID. Man, it seems like a lifetime ago, right? I don't know. Actually, it doesn't. It just seems like it was just a little bit ago that we were all in sucked into that whole COVID thing, and what a trial we got put through, man. I'll tell you what. More even to the point now is finding out that pretty much everything they were telling us during that time was all bull crap. So, yeah, you know what? We hung together, we got through it, and we're still here. For the most part, I think most of us are, and I look forward to hanging with you guys more as time goes on. So, from Studio 10-4 Live here up in the Pacific Northwest, in the snow and the rain and whatever else they decide to throw at us. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Look for me tomorrow. Do a quick little drive-by. We'll get you up to date on what's going on. Be sure and check out the post that I shared already, which is Colton's story as a young man submitted to 10-4 magazine back in the day. And I will post up the photos of Mark and Keith Pounds, who ended up on that cover edition of 10-4 magazine. In fact, I want to show that one more time. And it's around here, hanging out here somewhere. And speaking of Throwback Thursdays, this was great yesterday. Gotta bring this one back and show you guys Josh Lowry and Madison Lowry from back in the day. I love that photo, man. And boy, do I remember those guys from the days at Cherokee Bob's truck shows, man. Nothing like that. Those shows were one of a kind. As far as the cover, let's bring it on. Bring it on. Come on, baby. Bring it on. There it is. That's the one I want. And there it is. So August 2005. Listen, upcoming, I have a Throwback Thursday coming up, and it is already scheduled. And it is scheduled for Thursday, February 27th. For those of you that remember, our friend Bud Farquhar. If you don't remember Bud, you'll remember the Stars and Stripes truck shows that used to be going on all over the country. I used to participate myself in Bud's shows, Stars and Stripes. They hosted Las Vegas, Reno, Southern California. Used to be the organization in charge of the PKY, Paul K. Young Truck Beauty Championship. And I don't know what other shows, GATS, Great American Truck Show. I think that was also one that he was also in charge of. So as my time in the trucking industry came to an end, I ended up going to work for Bud. And there was a group of folks that were kind of the principal people involved. And you may remember Neil Holzenbach, Diane Owens, Suzanne Stempensky, are all people that we all used to work together and through the years hung out and shared space at the truck shows, whether competing, running, judging, covering in the case of 10-4 magazine. And it was a great time to be a part of all that. So many people. We're going to bring Bud back, and we will be talking with him and other special guests. Again, that'll be Thursday, the 27th. So look forward to seeing you guys in the upcoming weeks and months as we bring this new programming to you. Again, Wednesday, same thing, Studio 10-4 live as usual. Thursdays, we'll be doing the Where Are They Now kind of throwback Thursday, and Friday drive-bys. All right, guys, as always, keep the shiny side up. We'll talk at you soon. Take care. Stay safe out there.